Hello and welcome back to JRS Recording Studios Berlin. My name is Axel Reinemer and I want to talk about studio monitors today. Studio monitors play a very important part in audio production. As an engineer, producer, you want to know how your music translates onto other systems. So they're the link between all the gear you have in the studio, the mics, the preamps, everything, and your ears. So yeah, that's a very, very important part. And of course, the sound of the monitors also depends on the room. So it's cool, like with the 420s and also the KH80s, that you have some adjustment possibilities on the rear of them. And yeah, monitors is always a big topic I think, for every engineer. And I also worked with a lot of monitors over the years. It was a constant change. And then your friends, they say, yeah, I have these monitors, try them, they're really good. And then you think, okay, maybe there's some improvement possible. So you check monitors, buy other monitors. It's a big trade always. And in 2015, I had a production with guys from Rihanna. It was for the Anti album, and they, at the time, I had like midfield speakers, and they said, no, we need big speakers. We need a big bottom end. And also those guys are always listening very loud. So that was my point of where I turned on to the 420s, and I got a pair of 420s and the KH870s, the subs. People who use the room as mixing room, also for recording, of course, they come back to me and say, yeah, Axel, don't change the monitor system. It sounds perfect. It sounds, what we hear in your studio, it sounds the same on our speakers, and so it translates really good, so to say. And what I like about the 420s is they're really open, they're really detailed. I like the stereo imaging, so it's very precise. They're still fun sounding, they're not only precise, so it's also important. So you have monitors that sound really good, but they're cheating. Then you have really clear monitors, and then it's not fun working with them. And the KH420s, I can work with them long hours without getting tired. It's also cool. And what I also found out is because you don't want to always listen very loud, they don't change. I have the feeling they don't change the frequency response depending on the level. So when I listen very soft, I can also mix very soft. It's really cool. Yeah, and of course it's not enough to have one pair of speakers. Also in the studio you want to check already how the music translates on other speakers. So therefore mostly you have a pair of smaller speakers. I have the 0470, it's the speaker in the board. It sounds like a small radio. It's really useful. And for a year now, I also have the KH80s. And they're really small and they're fabulous. I love how the bass response of them is. So sometimes I turn them on and clients ask, are we listening to the small or the big speakers? And of course there's a difference, but this says a lot about how powerful these little beasts are. And yeah, they're really cool also. And I think I finally got to the point where I don't have to change monitors again. I feel very confident working on them, and yeah, that's it. Take care, guys. See you next time.